Aaron Rodgers has not been with the Packers for 20 years, but almost. He was a first-round pick in 2005, sat for 3 years, became the starter. And now the question is, how are they going to work through this awkwardness between him and Jordan Love? Mike Silver of NFL Media and fellow Cal graduate reported yesterday that Aaron Rodgers and the Packers were talking about some sort of a restructuring, which presumably was some sort of extension or raise or whatever. There's a report today from ESPN.com that the Packers have paid Aaron Rodgers his $6.8 million roster bonus. So there goes that money, which could have been included in a signing bonus and made part of a restructuring that would have kept the cap number low for Aaron Rodgers this year. Doesn't mean they can't continue to work on a new contract. But to the extent the goal was to lower his cap number, 6.8 million opportunities to do so went out the window today, Charean.
Yeah, and if people don't understand that, Mike, that would have spread out the bonus over the next few years. So in 2022, 2023, the dead money, if they chose to move on from Aaron Rodgers, would have increased. At this point, it doesn't increase. And so they can more easily move on. By move on, I mean trade Aaron Rodgers if that's what they choose to do after this year. Yes, you're right. They could choose to restructure, renegotiate, add on years onto this contract. It doesn't mean they won't. But I do think this is significant, Mike, that they decided to pay this roster bonus as it was instead of making it spread out over the length of the contract. So to me, it is significant that they did this. I don't know how this ends with Aaron Rodgers, but I do know that they didn't draft Jordan Love to sit on the bench for 4 years and then move on somewhere else, or the fifth-year option and move on somewhere else. I do think Jordan Love is the quarterback of the future for the Packers. It's just a matter of when at this point, Mike.
Yeah, look, the bottom line is Aaron Rodgers played extremely well last year after the kick to the butt that came from the selection of Jordan Love. The Packers have the opportunity to treat Aaron Rodgers as a year-to-year employee. He wants, and I believe deserves, greater security than that, a greater commitment than that. But from the Packers' perspective, there, I believe, is a sweet spot of saltiness in which Mark Murphy, the CEO of the team, likes to keep Aaron Rodgers. Have him pissed off, sorry, London, but not overly pissed off. Just agitated enough so he's doing everything in his power to be the guy that he was in 2020, but not so mad that he clamors to get out. And I think that this failed effort, apparently, to renegotiate his contract may be something that sticks in his cross. See, Charean, if he's not willing to ever be regarded potentially as the bad guy in this and is so obsessed with how he's viewed by Packers fans and by media and doesn't want to pick a fight, you never have your full arsenal at your disposal. And I think Mark Murphy is smart enough to know it. And that's why Murphy was able to do what he did last year in drafting Love, and possibly and apparently do what he's doing this year in not giving Aaron Rodgers the contract he wanted.
Or the free agents that he wanted, Mike. I mean, we know he wanted his running back, and he got that, right, Aaron Jones. But they have signed no outside free agents, unless they did it today and I missed it. But I don't think they have. I know they hadn't as of yesterday. And we know he wanted them to improve this roster, and this roster does not look improved. So if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I have big questions about whether I can win a Super Bowl with this roster as it is. I've had the best record the last couple of years, 13-3 over the last 2 years, and have made it to the championship game, but haven't gotten beyond that. So I would question whether I can get this team over the hump. At some point, you got to have the talent around you. As Tom Brady found out this year, he had the talent around him to get it done, Mike.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.